All right, this is what no one else is talking about this morning, but we are, and quite frankly, no one's been talking about this team for a while, talking about the Denver Nuggets. They have 4 games left and still have a chance, believe it or not, to finish with the 6th worst record
That's good.
in the NBA, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
They need a little help, though, ironically, from George Karl, of all guys.
Benjamin's guy.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you look at the remaining 4 games for each team, and listen, when the Broncos schedule comes out, I promise you, I will not be that guy that goes win, loss, win, 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 loss. I can't stand that
Every guy is that guy.
You're that guy.
Every guy
I'm
is
not that guy.
We have to do it covering the team, Mike and I. But it's a fool's errand because of injuries.
Right.
I mean, it has really.
Right.
But it's because
what we do.
it drives traffic, it moves the needle.
That's right.
So you predict.
So I'm not going to. I would never come out and say this is going to be a win or a loss.
Okay.
But when you look at it, I think you have a good idea.
Okay.
So let's look. So I think this is a possibility.
I'm excited to hear this.
Right now, the Nuggets have a 2-game lead on the Kings.
For the 6th worst record in the NBA.
2-game lead with 4 to play.
And they play the Kings.
And they play the Kings. Now you're thinking that's going to be really difficult. The Nuggets are at home against Dallas.
Dallas will win, yeah.
Dallas a good team.
Yeah.
Home against Sacramento. They need to find a way to. Nuggets need to find a way to lose that game.
I say the Nuggets.
Yeah.
That's key.
Well, let's talk about this real quick. George Karl's coming back, Eric. George Karl wants to win in Denver. George Karl wants to stick it to Denver.
Yes, he does.
And I bet he will.
Okay. On the road, Clippers, Golden State.
Well, I think here's the thing, guys.
Golden State's going to be resting
Golden State's
guys.
going to be resting guys. So I think I mean, now that doesn't mean Denver wins the game.
Right.
I mean, if you got whoever out there hustling for Golden State, they still might beat a healthy and good Denver team. But I think they'll lose the Clippers game.
Okay. Kings play Oklahoma City. Kings are not going to win that game. I think we can all agree on that. Okay. Then they get the Nuggets, so that's your game that's going to tilt the balance of power. Then they have 2 games home and away against the Lakers.
Oh.
This is a real possibility.
Yeah. Wow.
So you're just trying to get a few more ping pong balls for your Nuggets there, Eric?
Well, not my Nuggets. I'm just saying it would be.
I'm excited about this draft. A lot of the players that will be in the top 10 were big players in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
that's not always the case.
But that's not. I don't. From what I've been reading, that is not going to necessarily translate into the pros.
Oh, I'm just saying, like in a lot of the mock drafts, and when I speak to a couple of GMs I still know from my beat writing days, you name some of these guys. I mean, heck, all the Kentucky guys, Frank Kaminsky, the Duke guy. I mean, the guys that were in the Final Four are going to be in the top 10 of the draft. That doesn't always happen.
Well, it's funny that you should say that because for a lot of laymen who don't really follow college basketball but love the Nuggets, the NCAA tournament is really the first window that you look through to see who the Nuggets might wind up taking. The problem is when you dig deep and you read what other people say and you talk about the skill set of a Sam Decker, and he is compared to a guy that really isn't that great in the NBA, you're like, ooh.
Right.
I don't know if I really want to waste a pick on him.
I'm just saying, it's fun. We just spent the last month following a certain amount of teams, and now it's quite possible that our team, Denver, will have one of those guys.